We often realize our need for coffee faster than our need for water. Coffee helps us stay awake, while water keeps the body functioning as it should. Every morning, many people think about drinking coffee to stay focused, but rarely begin the day with water to truly prepare the body for what lies ahead. Without realizing it, the day goes on, while the body slowly lacks its most basic need. That is why it is worth taking a moment to pause and listen. This narration is not meant to judge anyone's habits. It is simply an invitation to talk about something very simple, something often taken for granted, yet quietly influencing almost everything we feel each day. If life has felt less fresh lately, or somehow dry, perhaps what is needed is not new motivation, but a glass of water. The human body is not a machine, yet we often treat it like an old engine, forced to keep running without proper care. After waking up, our attention goes straight to our phones, while drinking water is forgotten. On the way to work, coffee becomes the solution. At lunch, sugary drinks follow. When fatigue hits in the afternoon, coffee once again feels like the answer. At night, the head feels heavy and the eyes burn, and this is often blamed on lack of sleep. But it could be that from morning to night, the body has been asking for just one simple thing: water. Ironically, water is everywhere. We see it in advertisements, in attractive bottles, even in reminder apps on our phones. And yet, many people still forget to drink it. This happens because water does not create a striking sensation. It does not make the heart race like coffee, nor does it give a sudden mood boost like sugar. Water is calm and subtle, and because of that, it is often ignored. More than half of the human body is made of water. Not ambition, not anxiety, and not excessive thinking, but water. So when someone feels empty, easily tired, or emotionally unstable, it may be the body quietly sending a message that it lacks fluids. The body is remarkably patient. It does not fail immediately. Instead, it sends subtle signals: reduced concentration, changes in mood, dull-looking skin, and a heavy head. Because these signals are not extreme, we often see them as normal, even though they're warnings. At this point, it is important to pause and take a breath. There's nothing wrong with us. Forgetting to drink water is not a sign of laziness or failure in self-care. We are simply human, often neglecting the most basic needs while being busy with bigger concerns. That is why this conversation needs to be slow, without drama, and no complicated terms, like a quiet heart-to-heart talk. Water is not only meant to quench thirst, it is a life support system working behind the scenes, making sure everything in the body runs smoothly without demanding attention. Inside the body, water lubricates the joints, which is why dehydration can make the body feel stiff. Water also helps regulate body temperature, which explains why dehydration often leads to fatigue. It even protects the brain and spinal cord, the most vital parts of the human body. The brain, the organ we rely on every day to think, remember, and process emotions, is largely made of water. So when the mind feels slow or focus becomes difficult, the cause is not always intellectual ability. It may simply be that the brain lacks the fluid it needs to function optimally. Every day, the body loses about 2 to 3 liters of fluid through natural processes like sweating, urination, bowel movements, and even breathing. Yes, breathing alone causes the body to lose water. Because this process never stops, the body needs regular fluid replacement, not all at once and not excessively, but consistently. When dehydration continues, its effects begin to appear throughout the body. Energy drops, emotions become unstable, and focus weakens. It's like working overtime with a reduced power supply. On the other hand, meeting the body's needs of water does not require extreme measures. This is not about special conditions like intense athletic activity, but about ordinary daily life. The idea of drinking 8 glasses of water a day is not an absolute rule. Everyone's fluid needs are different, depending on body weight, activity level, environment, and physical condition. What matters most is not a fixed number, but awareness. Learning to listen to the body. Drinking water is not an instant solution to all of life's problems. It does not immediately bring happiness or remove anxiety, but it can be a starting point. A small act of care towards oneself. Self-care does not always mean doing big or expensive things. Sometimes it begins by simply pausing, taking a glass of water, and giving the body what it truly needs.